Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Last Class Podcast. My name is Pablo Borge.
My name is Matthew.
I'm Connor.
And yeah, we got a special guest today. How you doing? You gotta talk about yourself and explain what are you doing.
Yeah, man. So let's just start with like my college career. So right now I'm a senior here at GGC.
Okay.
I'm in my last semester. Thank God.
Amazing.
Fixing to graduate with my exercise science degree, clinical concentration. And I'm planning to go to PT school with that. So I would start PT school pretty much a year after this summer. So.
Oh, wow. Are you ready for that?
As ready as I can be. I hear it's like the hardest. They say it's like one of the hardest grad schools you can do. So I'm kind of like mentally preparing myself for that. But I mean, whatever comes in my path, I got to be ready for it. So
yeah, no, bro. I feel like knowing you, like from even though we met like what since like last semester.
Yeah,
a year ago, you know what I'm saying? About a year ago, anniversary, whatever. I've noticed that you're such a hard worker. You know what I mean? You grind for it just like you grind in the gym, hands down. You guys, listen, every day, I've always seen this man in the gym. He was always be grinding. He always like nonstop. He always pushed himself to his limits, and that's what you like to see.
Yeah,
right? That's amazing. Now, I just wanted to know, like, so were you always motivated, like, considering from high school to now, like for like your position, like what you want to do, or?
No, honestly, not
really?
at all. Yeah. So in high school, I did what I needed to do to like get by and like be successful in high school. So I was like kind of middle of the pack as far as like GPA goes.
Right.
And, like,
so like 3.5, 3.0.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Like literally exactly that. I think I graduated like a 3.5 or 3.6.
Must be nice.
So. I did what I needed to do to, not get bad grades, but I was definitely not like an overachiever trying to go above and beyond to like
scholar.
Yeah, no.
Like they saw, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
So, so I didn't really have many aspirations. I didn't know what I wanted to do in high school. I knew I had to go to college, not because I wanted to, but because my parents were like, if you're going to live here, you're going to college.
Yeah.
So I was like,
that happens.
Like that,
Cool. So graduated. I almost went and played football at a couple different schools.
For what position?
So I was kind of small for the position I played, but the schools that were looking at me wanted me to play either tight end or safety. So I would have played that.
Dirty at safety.
I wish, yeah, I have a lot of. I always think about like what would have happened if I would have like taken the few offers that I did have. But I decided no to football. It didn't seem cost effective to me because it wasn't full ride scholarship.
Okay.
So came to GGC. Started out as a business major because I didn't know what to do. Seemed like I could figure something out with that. And then I realized like that's not me. Like I'm not a business major.
Yeah.
So I still kind of have that same mindset from high school though. It's like I'll just do good enough here. Like I'll do good enough to get a degree. I didn't realize like to do the things that I want, I need to kind of go above and beyond than just the norms. So
yeah, man, that goes along with just like figuring out like like you said, like what you want to be and like what do you have to do to get there. Yeah, and it's a lot. Yeah. Like 100%. Like with me, for example, like when I was in high school, I was just like, man, I didn't really apply myself considering the fact that I was just like, I have a 3.4, like 3.3, I'm fine. I'm not really, worried about it. It's a business major. It's pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? I can use it anywhere, So I wasn't really motivated until like my first semester. I was like, ooh, these classes are kind of difficult, but they're just basic classes. You know what I'm saying? They're not my actual business classes. Now I will start I will start working harder and actually grinding once I get to my actual business classes because I need to know this like by heart. You know what I'm saying?
Like that pertains to your future.
Exactly. Yeah. So these prerequisites, I'm not really worried about. Some of them might help me in the future, which I will. You know what I'm saying? Like digital media, I will need that most definitely. I've been doing projects, photography projects, audio projects, all the sorts that I would need in the future when it comes to like digital marketing and whatnot. So I've been retaining a lot of information and just using what I need. So I mean, it's really helpful, man.
Good, man.
So the exercise science it is?
Yes, sir.
So what made you want to like change? Like what in your mind was like, you know what, that's me. I want to do that.
So I told you. So I mentioned I was a business major.
Yeah.
And I also mentioned I played football. I played a bunch of sports in high school, but football was like really the one that I really loved. And you know, I didn't want to be a business major, so I switched to nursing for like a couple semesters and realized I don't want to be a nurse.
How was the nursing though?
Yeah, you know, that was dude. Those classes. I mean, those classes kind of related to what I've been doing, but I just knew I didn't want to be a nurse, so I knew I needed to switch. And then I like thought about it. I was like, you know what? I like sports. Like, I mean, I love sports. I think the closest thing I can get, as far as an education goes, to be like in like the athletic field or whatever,
involved in that,
I got to be an exercise science major. That's kind of where I came to that conclusion. And yeah, man. So that was when I shifted gears toward exercise science. And then kind of like right as I got into exercise science, like my mindset kind of changed. Like, like to do the things I want to do, like, man, I gotta like ramp it up. I gotta like take this shit more serious.
You gotta accelerate. You gotta focus. Yeah, man. Jesus, dog. Like exercise science. I hear a lot of people and see a lot of people doing it, and then they just like either they get burnt out. You know, they burn out very quickly, and it's just like they're grinding because they got all the sciences they have to do.
Yep.
Like what were the like most challenging classes so far that you've had, considering your whole educational career?
I can give you 3 classes that like I really was like, dang, this is testing me.
Right.
So a lot of people may not think this, but Chem 2 is really hard for me. Chem 2 doesn't, like, chemistry in general just doesn't make much sense to me.
Okay.
So I have to work hard in that. It's a pretty hard class for me. Physics 2, another one that
Jesus.
I mean, Physics 1 was even hard, but Physics 2 is just like that's different, man. I don't understand that.
It's OD.
And then a class that's like actually you encounter in exercise science, like it's a class you have to graduate. It's called exercise testing and prescription. So, man, it pretty much just involves like all the metabolic like stuff, everything that occurs in your body, like when you're exercising and when you aren't exercising. So like when you're physically active, how your body is, what changes, literally everything. So you learn a lot of. You have to know a lot of anatomy and physiology and stuff like that. And exercise testing prescription just kind of takes the anatomy and physiology that you already know and then relates it to exercise. So it doesn't sound like that complicated, but man, there's a lot to like unpack in that class alone. So
sounds like it.
Good.
Jesus,
it's a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
it's a lot of knowledge.
Now, I remember talking to you like in the previous semester. You had a group in this one class. You were talking about prescriptions, right?
Yep.
So how you were organized in one group, and like that was your group for the rest of the semester.
Yep.
And like, what were you guys doing?
So we kind of like picked our group. This class has a lab involved, right? So that wasn't for like the lecture part of class, but for the lab portion, you had to have a lab group. And she was like, yeah, you can just pick your lab groups. And I didn't really know these people, so I don't even know how we like clicked. But yeah, we formed a group like first couple weeks. Like in order to like, stay on time with all the assignments that we had to do and like, be like ready and prepared for tests and stuff, we had to like get together and study and like complete labs outside of class. And like,
Jesus,
working as a group like really helped us all succeed in that class. Like all of us finished with an A, and like that's a really hard class to get an A in. And
Congrats,
I
man.
100% like credit like my success in that class, like being able to work with them as a group, because I can't speak for them, but they definitely helped me like as far as learning and stuff like that goes. So
yeah, man, and it's like it was a very diverse group, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. It was actually pretty interesting. The fact, so I walked in on them like working one day, and I was just saying hi to him while I was gonna go do something else, and then they were just talking about prescriptions, the little pill bottles you get and everything at the pharmacies, and like it was just hearing all of this is like, wow, you guys are putting a lot of work and a lot of effort into this. Like you guys know what you guys want to do. And it's amazing because it's like a lot of people in college, like I said before in previous podcasts, they don't know what they want to do.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just knowing that you know what you want to do and chasing it is what's, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's what college is about, man. I mean, even if you don't know what to do, you just fake it till you make it.
Right. That's it, man.
Definitely. And also it's cool that a lot of other people are interested in what you want to do too. because you guys can definitely think the same. Well, not think exactly in the same way, but have the same mindset towards it.
Yep.
And accomplishing it. So
exactly.
that's pretty cool to have that one group you had.
Yeah, man, and even like people that like like outside of my group, like people are interested in exercise science whether they realize it or not. Like you mentioned, like you like sports and stuff like that. There's probably aspects of sports that you enjoy that like is something that they study in exercise science every single day.
Right.
But yeah, that's just to go off of what you said.
So I have a quick question. What was your favorite class? What has been your favorite class since in your whole like educational career now?
We had there's a class that we take called it's an elective in exercise science. You don't have to take it, but I mean most people do because it's easy and fun. It's called Applications of Aerobic and Anaerobic Conditioning. So basically, I mean, you get in there and you learn different exercises, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you learn like the joint actions and like what the muscles and joints, tendons, all that stuff, what everything is doing during a certain exercise.
Oh, I would love to be in that class.
No, most people need to do that class, honestly.
I would love to be
people are
in there,
going
man.
to the gym and doing it with the wrong form. That can really mess you up.
Yeah, and people like doing the exercises that they think is like targeting like a certain muscle when like they're targeting something completely opposite. So
Right.
it's like really counterintuitive if you don't know what you're doing.
You know, I think they're targeting their hamstrings, but they're targeting their calves or targeting something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see people, the glutes, right?
Yeah.
Like, I see people working out. It's like, oh, and I ask them, what are you hitting? It's like, oh, arms. And I'm just like, but you're, like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing squats, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that was for an example, but it was just like stuff like that. It's just like, are you sure you know what you're doing in the gym, dog? Like, I feel like you should do your research on that before you just come in here and just do random stuff.
True. Yeah.
Because you never know. You might just be hitting chest 4 days a week and you just, what I'm saying, you're burnt out.
All swolled up and
walking out like Arnold, you know what I mean?
Two thick legs.
There's people like that. But, I mean, let them do what they want to do because they just don't want to have the effort to, educate themselves more so they won't get like.
Yeah.
But it's just them. You do you.
Right. But, like you said, you do you. At the end of the day, like if you're in the gym and you're exercising, like you are there because you are trying to get better somehow or some way. So I respect all grinds in the gym. Like
100%.
whether you know what you're doing or you're not, you're there and you're trying to improve yourself. So
no judgments,
That's
man.
true.
For real, man.
My hat's off.
Yeah.
He got up off his bed to get into the gym.
Exactly.
So that's just one
The hardest
step.
part is just getting there.
Yeah, no,
That's
for
it.
real.
The
That's
hardest part
honestly,
is getting there.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like,
Getting there.
genuinely, like, if you ask any person that works out, what's the hardest part about the gym, bro? Just waking up and going to the gym. Or,
No,
like,
for
you
real,
know what
that
I'm
is.
saying? Like, getting off of work and then just going to the gym. People are exhausted, but they have a dream physique, and they want to get there. So they put off sleep. They put off a lot of stuff. So, you know what I mean? Hands off to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of everyone who's doing what they want to do and achieving their physical goals.
Word.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, man. But, I just wanted to ask you. So you said you wanted to go to PT school, right? After you graduate, right? So when you graduate PT school, you know what I'm saying? What do you plan on doing? Just
So for the audience, people that don't know what PT stands for, it's physical therapy. So if you've ever had an injury, whether it's sport related, it could be, if you had an injury and you needed rehabilitation, you went through some type of physical therapy. So when I graduate physical therapy school, I want to be a physical therapist, but my dream population that I want to work with is athletes. Like I want to work with high profile athletes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That sounds pretty sick to me.
Sounds
especially
awesome, man.
because
That sounds
I'm a
amazing.
former athlete. I'm a huge sports fan. I love all sports. So that would be literally that would be my dream end goal is to be working with athletes. But you gotta get your foot in the door first. So I'll probably the next population that I really enjoy would be kids. Like kids are fun, man. They make it interesting. So I work in a clinic right now. I work in a PT clinic. And I would say 90% of the patients are elderly.
Okay.
Maybe not 90, we'll say 75% of patients are elderly. And some of them are really serious about their therapy and they're ready to get better and they're doing everything you tell them. But some of them are nah, I'm not trying to do this. Like they, don't put in any effort into the exercises you give them. They say things hurt when you kind of have an idea that this shouldn't hurt. We're giving you this exercise because we don't want it to hurt.
Right.
And they just come up with different excuses and aren't taking it serious. But kids, man, they get in there and like anything you tell them, like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I can. I'll do that. Like, I'll do that with more weight. Like, they
so want to get better.
Yeah. They want to
back out.
Yeah, they want to get back into their sport, or get back to doing whatever it is that they were able to do before their injury.
100%, man.
Yeah, they're a lot more fun to work with.
And that leads up to actual, potential clients and just working with, actual sports teams. Like, is there a sports team that you want to work with specifically?
Oh man, if I can make it here, it would be like my dream.
When you make
job.
it there?
Yeah, there you go. When it's not if, it's when. Would be working with UGA's football team.
UGA?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Diehard dog fan. By default. My dad's a huge dog fan, so I just kind of, it's been my team like as long as I can remember. So, yeah, man, if I had the opportunity, that would be amazing.
Be PT for UGA, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Go Dogs.
Yeah, like think
Yes,
about,
sir.
I don't know if y'all know football at all, but like it would just be cool, like Jalen Carter or someone like that coming to you, or like Carson Beck, like, they have like a minor injury and you're the reason why they're back on the field. Like,
wow, I
so
did
sick.
that. Like, I helped him. Like, wow.
That's actually pretty impressive.
That's motivational, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. For everyone who's listening, you guys, like, just chase it, man. Chase your dreams, man. It's just crazy. Like, he didn't know what he wanted to do. My boy, Connor, and then he found it. He found what he wanted to do and he started chasing it. So like we were talking about before, college is about, experiencing different stuff, what I'm saying? Finding out what you want to do. And sometimes it might take you a year, take that little gap year, but make sure you guys come back to college though, because you can't just forget about that and just start working and just making money. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Oh yeah, make your money too, but make sure you have your education because that's something people can't take away.
And to go off that, like, there's no timetable on a degree. Like, they say like 4 years, like you should have your degree. Like obviously in a dream scenario, perfect scenario, yeah, you'll have your degree in 4 years. But someone like me who didn't know what they wanted to do, or dealing with stuff outside of school, and got a bunch of different things that they got to worry about. Like, it just wasn't realistic for me to do in 4 years. So here we are, year 6. But this is the final one.
You're doing it, man. That's the best part.
No, proving why it's just never too late to just, if you're someone that wants to go to school, apply, try. And if nothing's going your way, you just got to keep on trying and believing like you do.
Exactly.
And you'll eventually make it. You're about to graduate, man.
Yeah.
Like we're right there,
you're
man.
Right there, bro.
It's getting surreal.
One step closer, and then you'll be right there helping out the future QB All-Star, or like the future Pro Bowler.
Yeah, man.
Georgia.
That'd be amazing.
Now I do have a question. So you would only want to do college? Now what if you get an offer from, like, let's say the Falcons, hands down.
Yeah,
he's going.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's it called? I know you said that, like, this is out of pocket, but like, I know this is something we talked about before, but before you did any school and whatnot, where you were just focused on just the free ride, like you didn't really care about anything, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So then, like you said, something like changed.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if this is TMI, but like before I got into school, my mindset changed. I just I didn't have any goals. There were no like goals set. It was just like, just go about life. I was working a job. I was in school like after I graduated. So like, It's not like I wasn't in college. It's just that I didn't care about it. So I'd take like 2 or 3 classes a semester and just like work as much as I could, make as much money. And I'd go party, like, I'd party like 3-4 nights a week. Like, yeah, me and my friends that like didn't go to college, we'd go, downtown, Athens, go to Buckhead, stuff like that. It'd be like a Thursday night, didn't matter. We were going, yeah. Weekends, all that. And it just, I don't know. And then some like life circumstances changed. And my mindset changed with it. I was like, I can't be complacent anymore. Like, I'm getting older and I'm not like getting anywhere further in life. And so that's when like the gear started to change. And like, there was a really, Dr. Paisley, if you ever see this, that would be cool. But
shout out to you.
Yeah. he's one professor that I've encountered here at GGC that like I honestly feel like he wants success for his students more than like we want it for ourselves. Like he is so passionate about like us trying hard and succeeding and stuff like that. And honestly, like right when I said like my mindset started to change, I took one of his classes and like, dude, I just like how much he cared like really impacted me. And I was like, dude, like he's so right. Like if you give it your all, like you're gonna succeed. Like you're gonna succeed in whatever. If you truly give it your all, you're gonna succeed. And yeah, I just kind of like I've had 2 classes since with him, and like just the same attitude. It wasn't just like a fluke thing. He teaches a few different classes. So he does like the anatomy and physiologies 1 and 2, and then a bunch of different exercise science classes. So like sports psychology, research methods, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, shoot, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of those classes sound very like interesting.
Yeah,
So for me, like it sounds like, cause me, you know, we're always in the gym. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I really like physical activity. You know, so like that thought of changing my major has crept up in my mind before, but I just know this is such a grind.
It is a grind,
dude. It's such a grind, man, and it's just part of me wants to switch. But part of me just like, nah, dude, I feel like I'm actually enjoying where I'm at right now. But then again, you know, change happens, and then you have a change in mindset like you did, man. So who knows, man? We'll see.
I mean, if you're happy doing what you're doing, then keep it up. But like I said, there's no timetable on a degree. If you graduate your business degree, you could always be, you know what, like this isn't enough for me. Maybe I do want to try exercise science. You know, get into it, man. Yeah.
For sure. We need more teachers like that.
For real.
Yeah, we do. Because people, I've noticed that they just come in for a check, bro. So for people to really make you feel like that as a student is very important, because that's motivation.
Yeah.
And when you get motivation, those people could be the next doctors, engineers. Yeah. They're the future.
Yeah, you're pretty much teaching the future, man.
Yeah,
so it's just like you better bestow the like best wisdom you can in them.
Yeah.
So he helped you with your journey. So.
For sure. Yeah, it just means a lot when someone like really like sophisticated and like a really smart person, like he has a PhD, like that says something. He has a PhD in front of his name. That's a smart dude. Like when someone like that smart and someone that could, you know, pretty much choose whatever they wanted to do in life, like when they, you know, believe in you, knowing you could be in any situation or whatever, and they believe in you and think you can accomplish whatever it is that you want, like that says a lot, you know, because he's a smart guy. He's seen all, you know, he's been through all kinds of trials and tribulations. So for him to have that like belief, you know, stowed in us I think that's pretty cool. We do need more teachers like that, like you said.
Yeah, we do.
Man, you know what? I really want to have a few professors on here, you know, by all means, because I feel like they, you know, like you said, they give a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, and you know, it's just kind of it's kind of difficult trying to get the professors on here because we're here and they can't talk
schedules.
Schedules, man, it's difficult, but you know what I'm saying, we finally got you on a podcast, which is amazing, but we appreciate you being here for sure, of course. But is there any more things? Oh yes, actually, we wanted to ask you about this one. So what is your opinion on, hookup culture, man?
Okay. So, I mean, first of all, before I say anything, like, I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Like, do whatever it is that you want to do. But, I mean, once again, this might be TMI, but, like, I don't think hookups are a problem. Like, that was what I kind of, like, how I treated my, like, relationship life. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, like before I like found my girlfriend, like I didn't really care about like having like a serious relationship with anybody. So hookup culture for me then was like, this is dope. Like, I mean, I don't know why everybody's not doing this. But I can see where it could also be an issue too, especially now that, I have my girlfriend and like, I sincerely care about her and like I don't plan on ever, going back to that type of lifestyle. And like hearing her perspective on those sort of things kind of realizes what doing like as a guy in hookup culture, kind of what it does to like a girl's self-esteem if you're just like there for a hookup and
gone, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. I can see both sides for sure.
100%, man. It changed your whole perspective, right?
Yeah, for sure. Dating her changed my perspective for sure.
She changed you for the better, though, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
A lot of, I mean, obviously everybody's not perfect, but she made me a little bit better for sure.
It's awesome, man.
I feel like hookup culture, I mean, it depends on how you take it. Because if it becomes a distraction on what you want to do in life, it's a problem. Because let's say you want to get a degree, and instead of focusing and grinding on the education, you're over here just playing around and hopping around.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just depends. Because if you're like in a situation where you're just not doing anything and you're just going at it, I mean, go ahead. But once you find somebody, I feel like that's when your mindset changes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like that was a pivotal moment where, you know, I was like, yeah, no, I need to take life more serious. Like this is, you know, I really like this girl. Like I'm planning on marrying her. Like I plan on having a future with her. Like she deserves the best that I can give her. So I need to put my head down and grind, man. So
hell yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. Now, what age did that happen? If you remember?
Probably like right before I turned 22. So
interesting. Yeah, 21, huh?
Yeah. Right at the end, because I had like a fake ID and stuff when I was 18. So like my party phase was between like 18 and 21. Like it made it different because I didn't have to have a fake ID anymore. I could get into bars and clubs and stuff.
Right.
So you know, it wasn't too difficult to like turn that lifestyle away when all you're doing is like going to clubs and partying and doing that sort of thing. So, but then, you know, I encountered her, and I don't know, she was different. Her personality was different, and I kind of grew up a little bit. Like after that moment, like I was like, oh, you know what, she deserves way more attention than how I've been treating females. So.
Well, that's good, man. It's a good change. Now, so you know about this theory is not even a theory; it's proven. So every 7 years, like your mind and your body changes, right? Did you not know about that?
I actually didn't know.
I'm just not finding out this too.
Really? So apparently, so it's not even like I've actually read about this. So apparently, like every 7 years, like you go through like a mental change, and your body changes as well. So you realize a lot of things about yourself that you didn't before in those 7 years, and you change a lot, like physiologically. I don't know if you guys studied that in exercise science or anything like that in health. Or any your nursing classes? Not
exactly to what you said, but
right.
we study how like age and like maturity impacts the body a little bit. So, you know, like, but more from a metabolic standpoint, like as you age, your, you know, like test levels are gonna, you know, naturally decline. Things are gonna decline. Just metabolically, we kind of studied that, but not like the 7 year span, like you were saying.
Right, and I don't know. I've noticed it with that's why I asked a good amount of people. I make friends of different ages, and I asked them like, how was their experience like every 7 years? You know what I mean? Like what changed? Have you guys, you know, because considering that's why I asked you when you were 21. Yeah. Like, you know, I asked you what age like she changed you. Yeah, that's why I said 21. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So it was just a different type of mindset that changed you, and that for the better.
Yeah,
you know
no,
I mean?
absolutely.
So that's why I asked that, because you I don't know, that's very inspiring, dude. You know, it's like you guys got to find that one person that just makes you want to be better. And at the end of the day, if they want to make you better, you got to make them better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
Wow. Because if we're starting from 7 to 14 to 21, that's perfect. So that's like a switch in your mind. And
oh, for sure.
Honestly, I want to ask you, how do you deal with stuff like, okay, you deal with stuff out here, but in here, to keep your like mind that strong, how do you deal with that?
Probably how most men do. I come from men, and the men in my family are very like hard nosed, and like, you know, if I fell down and got hurt, like get over it. Yeah, you're fine. Get over it.
Shake it off.
So like that's always like, that's just been, that just kind of made me who I am. So like, you know, like the mental battles, I just internalize them and do what I can to you know, mediate the side effects or whatever you want to call of whatever I'm battling with. And I feel like with time it gets better, and if you are doing the things that you can to help, then you're going to be fine. And especially if you're just, if you've kind of had like the same mindset that I have, you just kind of, you develop the ability to tolerate stuff like that. And probably not the healthiest thing. It shouldn't be, that's not like advice. That's not how you should handle it, but that's just
how he handles it.
That's just how I do things. Yeah, man.
I mean, it worked. I mean, look where you are now.
So, yeah, man.
That's always good though, man. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different. Of course, we're not saying do what he did, but it depends on how you grow up. Nature versus nurture, right?
For sure.
That's always
a whole lot of nature over here. Whole lot of nature.
Oh my God, that's awesome, man. So one follow up on that nature stuff.
Where's this going?
You know what, man? It's just, you ever just go. This has nothing to do with this, but you ever just go like camping? Have you ever gone camping before?
I've actually never gone camping. No.
Seriously?
No.
No, I feel like you should, because it's actually very eye opening.
So you're coming from the perspective you've been camping before,
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have been camping when I was younger. I actually went camping with a few of my uncles. It didn't go well. They didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Nice. Okay.
And then I went camping with some like college students. And man, we had the time of our lives, dog. When I tell you, you have to go with the right people that know what they're doing. Honestly, just go with your bros.
No, for sure. Yeah, if I did, that's what I would do.
I mean, I feel like it's in everything you do. I mean, no offense to the family, but if you do everything with your bros, it's gonna be fun. Because like with your uncles, he didn't even do anything.
Bro, like they were just like,
anything.
No, bro. It was like, how do you start a fire? Here's a lighter. I'm like, dog, dude, no way.
We're
dude.
camping.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And they're like, yeah, literally. And then we're just like, all right, what are we gonna do for food? And they're just like, let's go to the store. I'm like,
Nah,
bro. Like, there's a river over there. Like,
Damn,
let's go get.
You're out there trying to live like a damn.
That's what I was, dude. When I think camping, that's what I'm trying to live like.
Trying to live off the grid, huh?
Bro. What? So that's what I was saying. I was gonna ask you, like, have you ever thought about like camping to that extent? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have your phone and that's it. But like the thing is, you barely check your phone.
Cut that off too, bro.
No. But I'm saying is like that's for emergencies only.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like you go with your boys and you guys live like the wild. You know what I mean?
So you're talking about nothing but the clothes on my back.
Nothing but the clothes.
Not a tent. Not a.
Well, okay. To a certain extent, yes. A tent, the requirements for camping, like the tent. Okay, so a tent, a backpack with some clothes, like a little bit of water, and then whatever you can think of that is a necessity that you can't get out in the nature, then yes. Okay. Now, when it comes to like catching your food, it's all you. When it comes to starting the fire, it's all you. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, and then going on adventures and hikes with your boys.
I mean, yeah, I'd do it, but like I'm just thinking about my friends and me, like in that scenario, like we'd be fine, like we wouldn't get cold or wet with a tent and like the other things, but like I don't know who's catching the food, bro. Like,
That's I'm saying, dog.
I've been fishing. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I don't know if I'm gonna be like ripping lips like that, getting dinner for us. So I'm trying to. Actually, no. I have one friend that would be fine. Actually.
Yeah. Fine in the wilderness.
He's literally like a bear. So like he'd probably get in the river and just
grab
him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
He's just like, shout out Mikhail. Shout out Mikhail.
That you can, get out of your comfort zone.
Exactly,
and
man.
That's not just in camping, but in life too.
No, for sure.
A lot of people need to get out of their comfort zone to get to the places you need to be. So.
That's so true. That's like one of the realest things you could have said. For real, you got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes.
Comfort zone, the thing is, like, you're not changing. I don't know. Like, if you're in your comfort zone, dude, you're not doing anything positive. Because the thing is, like, change is. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow! I feel like change. Sorry, y'all. I just feel like the change has like so much to do with you, because at the end of the day, if you're always gonna be comfortable in that little bubble, you know what I mean? Like, what are you really doing? Nothing. You're not changing for the better. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need to change. Like, changes, it helps. Change is something that we all need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, everyone has a change in mindset, and then turns out they just. They bloom like crazy,
Yeah.
So it's just.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no. I just feel like, you need to change. You need to go through, what is this? I'm not gonna say hell, but you need to go through some trials and tribulations, like you said before, to see, to find out who you really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what college is, man, right?
Yeah, no, that brings the best and the worst out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Man, I feel that when people change, sometimes it can be bad or good, but it all depends on what you're going to,
Mm-hmm.
And with you in this scenario, you just did it for the better, and I respect that.
I appreciate it, man.
Because you were like, you know what? I'm gonna start my life. I'm gonna get on track. okay, I have a girl. Like, bro, right now
You're
like
set, bro.
You're set.
You're set, dog.
Like,
You know what I mean?
You're right there, bro.
You're right there, man.
You have to take these. You graduate. You go to PT, and then you graduate, and then you're there. You're like at UGA, bro. And then you go home with your good ass whip
with your wife.
and your wife.
Dude, speaking of
bro,
whip,
just
bro.
think about it.
Bro, speaking of whip, bro, you don't know what this man drives, dog. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. You gotta let him know.
Man, just tell him right now what you drive, man.
It's very slight, very slight. He's hyping me up. He's making it sound like I drive like a Ford Raptor, but it's like it's just a little Honda Civic Sport 2020.
Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Come
Dog,
on,
if you see this Honda Civic, dog, I'm telling you right now, you know that he flies in it, bro. The thing is, he's so tall, bro, and he's so big. Like when he gets in there, like he's like an F1 driver, dude. Like if he had paddle shifters on his, bro, he would be flying, dude.
No, it's funny you say that because I've had like strangers probably like 2 times since I've had it. Like I'll get out of the car or like get into it, and they're like, "How do you fit in that?"
You know what I'm saying, man.
Because it is small, but it's more comfy than it looks like.
And the fact that it's red, which was just dude, what?
It's pretty nice.
It's like red hot, bro. Like every time I see it in the gym parking lot. I'm like, oh, where he at? Where is he at? And he's always on the basketball court. Man.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, man. Be hooping, working out, whatever I can do. Stay healthy, stay active.
100%. Man. I mean, considering your exercise science, of course.
Got to. It's like literally like the foundation of it. So
yeah, that's true. I feel like if you want to live like way older, you gotta maintain your health and your like exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Like, sorry, I'm about to like nerd out a little bit, but like,
go ahead.
There's so much science behind the fact that like exercise is like a treatment for like everything, like literally everything. Yeah, like I can't remember like the exact numbers, but like basically there's a relation, like an inverse relationship between exercise and your risk of like all cause of mortality, meaning all causes of death.
Right.
So let's just think about it. So like if you're exercising like every day, an hour a day, like you're improving your cardio, you're improving your muscular strength, all stuff like that. So when you do things like that, it's going to reduce things like, you hear people have heart disease. That's like, I think heart failure and cardiovascular disease in general, like the number one cause of death among all people. And you can like literally cut that risk in half, if not more, by just exercising. Exercise doesn't mean get in the gym and friggin'
start pumping weights.
No, exercise literally means like go outside and walk around for 45 minutes a day. That's it. That's all you have to do. Like it's that simple.
It's springtime, you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Where we are, go outside, take a hike, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Go camping, man.
Go hike with your boys.
Exercise, bro. There's evidence for it reducing like mortality of all kinds of diseases, not the one that I just mentioned. Reducing like depression, anxiety, stress, improving sleep, improving self-esteem. Literally, there's like scientific evidence. Like, hey, exercise does this. There is a relationship here. It's not like there's no debate. Like exercise helps those things, and like all you have to do, and like we said, you don't have to get in the gym and be pumping iron like crazy. Literally, just go walk around or go walk on a treadmill or go play a sport you enjoy. Like that's exercise. All that's exercise.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Go play some football. Good.
Yeah, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Football.
Football is life. But dude, honestly, since spring is starting, we're having sand volleyball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, we're having sand volleyball. It's over there. Basketball's starting up again. It's gonna be outdoors.
So they do outdoor basketball?
Hell yeah, dude. What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And then considering this new place is gonna get built, supposedly they're trying to finish it by the summer.
Oh.
So I know you have that one summer class.
Hey,
man,
you might catch me in there.
You never know, man.
It's ready. I don't know. My luck, it's probably not gonna be ready. I'll like get my diploma and like not be allowed back on GGC, and then
how will they know?
Like, yeah, facts.
I mean, I'm in here. I don't even attend here.
You don't go here?
No.
No way, bro. There we go.
I'm in here. I'm in here. I mean,
what do you mean? He's coming back next semester, guys. You know.
I'll come back here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll come back here.
Change the motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, but it's okay. I mean, I wanna ask you this because it's just that like it. I don't know how to word it. Excuse me. So you and your goals. When do you think, okay, I made it? When do you ask yourself that?
Man, I'll say I made it whenever I'm out of PT school and I got the job. Like not the UGA job that like I envy so much, but when I get into my career. Like as soon as I can say like I'm a physical therapist and I'm employed at this place.
Right when you sign that paperwork.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, because by then I'll be married and we'll have our own place. I mean, we already have our own place, but like a place that we want, we'll have that then because we'll have double income. And I'll be making good money then. I think once that happens, I can say I made it. Yeah.
Nice,
wow, man.
Bro.
That's the goal right there, man. That's the dream.
Take that deep breath and go like, I made it. I did it.
For real.
I did it, man.
I can't wait for that moment for me to be like, it's over. I did it. Or
at what age did you do you think you're gonna achieve that goal?
Let's see. 24. Probably by 28 at the latest 29.
Oh, that's a grind right there, man.
At the latest 29.
Oh, but it's possible though.
Oh, 100%.
And you still got a whole life to live after that. I mean,
Hey, I'm in my prime until I'm not. I've been in my prime since I was like 15. That's what I'm saying.
He's there.
I'll be in my prime until I'm
Prime
35.
time, man.
I don't care.
hell yeah.
That's good though, man. Like, speaking of which, what does your girl do? Like, what is her job, her occupation?
So she's a hairstylist. She works at a place in, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Georgia. She works in Cumming. So.
Oh wow,
Oof, that's a
a
long way
drive,
from here.
man.
Yeah. Well, we live in Sugar Hill, so it's like about 25-ish minutes from.
Oh well, that's like
about
up
25
there,
minutes from here
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So it's like right in between for both of us.
Oh, that's a good like halfway point. Though.
That's literally why we chose that spot because it's like it literally can't get any more halfway. So,
Got you.
oh okay, that's just dead center. Okay, that's actually not bad.
yeah, man.
Now, in the financial standpoint, what do you do for a job right now?
So I have 2 jobs right now. I work at a physical therapy clinic. So Benchmark, it's like you've probably driven by it every day. And now that I mention it and you've never heard of it, you're going to see it and be like, oh, yeah, that guy was talking about that. Anyway, I work there mainly for clinical hours, but I do, get money from working there. And then my other jobs, I work as a mover. I work on basically, I mean, if you need help moving, I've done it. So I've been there for 5 years.
Okay.
Do houses, apartments.
Oh, you both.
Literally moved anything you can think of, bro. Moved I've moved a plane, bro. Moved golf.
What?
Carts. Yeah, bro. Moved all kinds of things.
I know it's hard as fuck, but have you moved a pool table?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Yeah. We
Jesus.
don't take it apart. They already had it disassembled. But
Okay.
Yeah, I've moved a pool table. Moving all the slate is no fun. But I've moved. Bro, literally, we moved a 1,000-pound safe. And 1,000 pounds is way heavier than you think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was 1,000 pounds.
It's not bad.
3 of us. Yeah, we got this.
How'd that thing get going?
I mean, we got it, but like it literally, we had a ramp because our office was like on drugs that day or something. I guess I don't know. They thought a 1,000-pound safe could go up an incline on wheels. Right. It doesn't make sense.
I work
to
at a
non-movers.
warehouse and I'm like, yo, okay.
Yeah, doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm the one pulling it up the ramp, and I got 2 guys like pushing. It took like the ramp is probably, man, like at most like 9 feet long. And it probably took us like a minute and a half to get it up the ramp. Like that sounds, minute and a half. That's a minute and a half of me
straight
holding
up
1,000
pulling.
pounds and them giving everything they got to get us up there. Because I mean, if I drop it, they're dead.
They're dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
They drop it, I'm going for a ride. Like, yeah, dog, it ain't. No.
Oh man, I bet you were like so nervous.
Bro, like my nervous system was like fried as soon as we got up there. Got into the truck, dude, and I'm just like
Shaking like you're off pre-workout.
like I'm on pre-workout and I just did like the deadliest like superset of all time. Like,
Jesus. It was life or death. If I don't do it, they die.
for real. And then, crazy story. After that, I left because I was supposed to go help on another job, and so they sent another dude out there to replace me, and they had to get it off the truck.
Oh, they
And
couldn't
so
do
this
it.
other dude, I had to go get it off the truck for him.
Are you serious?
Because dude like pinched the end of his finger off. Like he had it on the dolly and
Pinched it off?
Yeah, like the tip of his finger came off.
Wow.
Yeah, gone. Yeah, it was his middle finger, I believe.
Oh, that's even.
So like if he flips you a bird, you're like, he's got a little half finger. It's just kind of funny.
All you see is just.
Yeah. Yeah, he handled it better than I would have though. They like FaceTime me and they're like, Andrew cut his finger off. I was like, dude, you're joking. Like, come on, be real. And they're like, no, look. And like, bro, I'm like, he like holds his finger up and he's like breathing like heavy, obviously, because his finger is no longer there. But I'm like looking at the end of a bone and just like blood. Like, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm on my way. So they called an ambulance, put his little nub on ice, and yeah, bro. He went and got his,
oh my god.
he went and got his finger cauterized or however they do it. I don't know. Yeah.
They sewed it back together.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get it back on. He just like they had to like basically like just nub the end of it. So like I guess I don't know what happened to the end of it. Maybe he has it or like it's in the trash somewhere. Like I don't know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's just somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
somewhere,
not.
it's somewhere in this world. Who knows
Jesus.
where it ended up.
Oh my god, man. That's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. From that job, I had some crazy stories for sure.
Was that the craziest story you've had, or what? What would be the craziest one?
What kind of subjects can we talk about on here?
I mean,
Like about like the use of drugs.
yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sitting in a truck one day, and at this point, I'm like at a manager like position. So
Yeah.
I'm like the leader. I'm the leader of the job. Like I can like people can be employed or like fired by what I say at this point. So I'm like 3 years in. I'm sitting in a truck in front of another truck that's with us, and we stop at a gas station in the morning to fuel up. And I'm driving, and I'm looking in the side view mirror at like my crew. Like I don't know, I just saw movement, and I look in my side view mirror, and I can see the driver of the truck behind me. I'm not going to talk about what company I work for because y'all won't book us after this. No. But he was sitting behind me in the driver's seat, and I'm like looking at him punching the dash. I'm like, what is he doing? He's crushing something up. Like something's getting crushed up. What is that? So like I'm pretty like I'll let a lot of things go. Like if he was like smoking weed or whatever, I don't care, bro. Like that's fine. But I like get out because like you don't punch
jamming
weed
on something, right?
You don't punch weed. I know how that works. So I walked back there and I like jumped on the edge of the truck and I looked inside. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And he was like, about to eat this. And I was like, what are you about to eat? And he was like, it was like glass. What is what it looked like to me?
Wow.
It was meth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He was punching up meth. Yeah, bro.
Dang.
That rock.
Punching up meth, and he was literally like about to eat it. But yeah, he. I had to tell him, I was like, look, man, like, you can't do that here. Like, you can't work here anymore. Like, we have cameras in the truck. Like, if you were to turn, the truck was off, so the camera didn't pick that up. But like, if he had the truck on, like, the camera would have picked that up, and like, he'd been fired either way. So like, dude, like, no, you're not about to operate a 26-foot vehicle.
Fuck no.
With or without furniture in it, off meth. Like that just
Jesus
threw me for like a loop. Yeah, for sure. That was wild.
People have the craziest, like, what goes through their head is like, oh, let me just do this right now. Like, what? Like, bro, you don't.
Just done it at home.
Bro. I think that's the mindset. Like, I do it wherever else. I can do it at work.
I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, oh, I can do it at home. I can do it at work. Like, no, no.
There's a very, very fine line from what you can do it at home and at work.
What was his reaction after you told him that?
He was like, oh, for real, man? Like, he was like surprised.
What?
For real, man? Like, you're going to tell him? Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, if you wreck a vehicle and then they, like, piss test you, like,
Us.
Yeah, that's coming back on the company and like may or may not come back at me.
You,
like I don't want anything to do with that. Like
right.
See ya.
Yeah, that was smart.
No,
yeah.
So like we legit like called bro an Uber and like my boss like paid for it, but like called bro an Uber and
go home.
We had someone else drive. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just replaced them.
Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, you guys, we don't want you guys ever to get in that type of like hardcore any like type of drug. Don't do that, yo.
Yeah, bro, stay out.
You know what I'm saying? Stay out, stay alive. Because that it's a rabbit hole. You don't want to trip and fall into it because once you start, man, it's really hard to stop.
Addiction, yeah.
You know what I mean? Substance abuse is something that a lot of people like struggle with. I see it like firsthand, but not just alcohol with other people. You know what I'm saying? I know a few people that go through that type of stuff, and it's not good. Like people start shaking. You know what I mean? Like with nicotine as well. Some people like if they don't have it for a while, they start shaking. You know what I mean? So it's just Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to have to depend on a man-made substance.
Exactly. That's like the worst. That's the worst thing possible.
Yeah, literally think about that. It's like out of this world. Why would you want to have to depend on something to survive?
Like that shit was made.
That's what they're like.
Yeah. Now, if it was like made in the earth, you know,
naturally.
yeah, made in the earth. Yeah,
that's why like people don't really be complaining about weed that much because like it's from the earth.
Yeah,
but if
100%.
we're talking about like something made from a lab or like, bro, I know this one person that like is like blackmail and all that stuff. Someone was ordering liquid LSD on that. That was just horrible. Yeah,
that'll mess you up too.
That'll fuck you up,
bro. That's just bad.
Yeah, I'm not going for that.
No. But you know, speaking about you know, just all the substance abuse. Have you guys had like anyone like family related has gone through that?
Yeah, I definitely. But I feel like I should bring him in for an episode.
All right, we can
we'll leave that. But definitely.
But like, have they like progressed in a positive way?
Oh yeah, he's clean now.
It's amazing.
But he got stories though.
I bet he does.
Yeah, he definitely got some stories to share, and I mean,
we might have him on here sometime, you guys. Give you guys a little experience, a little background knowledge on stuff like that, so you guys don't, do that, and you guys don't get sucked into that trap.
For sure. And this is one thing, because in our latest video we got like 10.5K views.
Nice. That's a big milestone.
Yes, sir.
That's actually pretty big. I was like mind blown because I didn't think we were gonna get that much.
I'm over here like taking a quiz, and then I see a message. He was like, "Bro, we just did all these for viewers." I'm like, "Huh?" And I'm just like, "Hold on, let me finish this quiz first," because now I got so excited. I was like, "All right, I got a 90 on the quiz."
Good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just started, discussing that.
The likes, we got like 259 likes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's 17 comments. All of them are just talking crap, like garbage, right? So in the same topic of hate, have you gone through hate in your life, in your like career at least?
Like as far as like receiving it,
yeah, or doubt.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't handle that well. That's one thing. Like, if you're gonna like really like piss me off, it's
talking shit.
Yes and no, but like when you just say that I can't do something. First of all, you don't know me. Second of all, like when you tell me I can't do something, like that is the reason that I will do it. So I did a triathlon, right?
Yeah, dude, you put yourself through that shit. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And you know why I did it?
Because someone said you couldn't. No way.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. They said I couldn't do it. Yeah.
I really like that mindset, man. Bro. That's an amazing mindset,
Call me a bitch and said you won't do it with me. I said, all right, I'm gonna do it with you and I won't train. And that's what I did. I didn't beat him. Didn't matter to me though. I did. But
you still did it, right?
Yeah,
you finished.
Yeah, I finished it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I finished it before the cutoff. Wasn't last. Yeah, it was a success in my book. I told you I didn't train, bro. I didn't really train.
I mean, you proved him wrong. I mean, he said he couldn't do it. You did it though.
Yeah,
so that's just proving someone wrong. And the thing is, like, the comments were literally like, don't quit your day job. Podcasting isn't your thing. So all they're doing, no, I'm telling you, it was brutal. Some of them were like,
it's motivation.
No, I'm telling you, like, I'm reading this and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make more to piss them off. Some guy was like, you guys have done 30 episodes? Why? We're gonna keep on doing it until
you're watching them, right?
Yeah, bro,
you're watching them, right? All right, cool. That's fine.
I've noticed that. You're watching it.
Weird how you ended up in the comment section.
Right? Yeah,
exactly.
Like, didn't you like it too?
If he didn't care, he would have not commented.
Right.
So
hey, and at the end of the day, y'all should have the perspective of like, hey, if they're viewing it, if they first of all they viewed it, second of all, if they're commenting, they spend a little bit more time to interact with your video. So boom, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a dub for you.
And for the algorithm, the more comments you get, the more likes you get, the more public the video becomes. Yeah. So thanks. We'll take it.
For real. Yeah.
We'll keep pushing out some good content for you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Haters gonna hate, but we appreciate it. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, that's man.
It's lovely. It's lovely, man.
Proving people wrong has like that good feeling to it. You know what I'm saying?
Best feeling in the world.
Dog. Okay, so this happened literally last week. Oh wait, no, this happened on Wednesday. So this one guy, I mind you, I haven't taken pre-workout in about a year.
Nice.
Yeah, I stopped taking it because it was just like, I don't know, I didn't like the crash.
Yeah,
the crash,
the high stem. Yeah,
dude, it was
crash.
So so I don't know if you know who King is. that works there. She has a dog, service dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has a cool pit bull service dog, it's whatever. So she was
cool as hell.
dude, it's such an awesome dog, dude. It's like a big ass like pit bull. It's so cute.
Yeah,
So anyways, so she works there, right? And so what happened was she was about to work out, and I was like, yo, because I walk into the room and then she has a pre-workout. She's she's gonna take some pre and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And I'm like, yo, what kind of pre is that? It's like some Jolly Rancher watermelon flavor. I'm like,
or gas.
Dude, it smelled amazing. Dude, it was gas. So then I'm just like, you know what? I don't have a Red Bull. I don't have like any like, you know what I mean? So I was like, whatever, we'll try it. I have a lot of time. And I was like, it's a back day. Back and buys. Oh yeah, buddy. So I put 2 scoops, 2.5. 2.5 scoops. Yeah, dude. No, I was feeling it, dog. Ooh. I didn't put a lot of water into the cup that I was taking, and I shook it very well, obviously, but
it was like a milkshake.
It was a milkshake, bro. And I tell you, I took it down, and then right after I took it down, I was like, oh, I regret taking this down without enough water. So then I drank a little bit more water, obviously, but still, like, it was crazy. Next thing you know, I have the craziest back like pump ever. I've never worked out. Like I'm pulling like 180, 185s on lats, on like lat pull downs. Yes, I never do that, bro. I'm always at like 140, 160 area for like just a regular day. And then so I noticed that, and then I'm over here like seeing my wings. I'm like, wow, they've never been like that pumped before. And I was like, Jesus, dude, I forgot how crazy this pre-workout like makes me feel. But to be honest, like I've had a crazier pre-workout. It's called Beyond Insanity. I don't know if you've seen it, but it has so much beta alanine in it.
Oh, dude, I love that.
It makes your skin itchy, bro. But to be honest, this pre-workout made me it made me lock in like very like it's crazy. I did like 2 extra like working sets instead of doing 4. I did like 6. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, dude, that's what you want with a pre-workout though.
Jesus,
optimize
dude.
Your workout time.
100%, man. And to be honest, I didn't know. I didn't really know how much I was pulling until one of the guys that I was like, I was friendly with. He's like, dude, why are you pulling that much, dog? I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm that guy.
Right? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, what set are you on? I'm like, 4, 5, and they're like, what? Of how many? I'm like 10 to 12. They're like, dude, you have so much, like that's a lot of volume. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of volume, a lot of weight. And I've never done that, so it was just very interesting to see how like that just it activated a lot of like just like a lot of muscles and a lot of just like I was very stimulated. Like I was just locked in. It was crazy. But after that, I was like, okay, I need to do some type of cardio because I killed my biceps. You know the bicep workout that you showed me that one time. Yeah. It was single arms. It was crazy.
Yes, sir.
It was single arm like preacher curls. I think it was single arm preachers. Guys, you guys want a crazy bicep workout? You should do that. All right, make sure you drop set, okay, and then you'll see what happens.
Workouts with Matt.
Mm-hmm, most definitely. Actually, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to do a workout on that new page.
Yeah, dude, I'm down.
Let's do it. If you guys don't know, he is actually on the page. He's one of the few guys that's like posing like this. He's built, man. But anyways, so back to the cardio. I was like, all right, cool. Racquetball, right? Y'all know racquetball?
Yeah.
Bro, man, I get in the racquetball court, and I mind you, every Wednesday I always do racquetball. So it's just, we have a little group, like 4 people, and this one guy, he was feeling himself. I'm like, all right, bro, like chill out. It's my first game. I'm not really crazy yet. The pre-workout went down. I'm crashing a little bit, so I'm a little bit down on energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. He won 15 to like 8, 15 to like 7. And he started talking so much shit. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Me, I don't usually I usually shake it off because I'm just like, bro, I don't really care. Like I know what I can do. And he's like, you fucking suck, bro. What the fuck is this? You fucking pussy. I'm like, oh. Ooh. I'm like, all right. The people sitting outside, they know me. They know how I go when someone talks shit. So Jesus, yeah, exactly. So this man was like, yeah. I'm like, you know what, bro? Run this shit back, bro. And mind you, he had the straight racket. I had like a racket that was like kind of tilted to the left. Yeah. It was kind of bent because this stuff happens. Yeah. So then I started playing with that racket, and let me tell you this: he didn't get a point until I had 12. 12 points.
Nice.
And I mind you, dude, he kept coming outside the door. He's like, I'm getting shit on by Matt. And I'm just like, I stayed quiet the entire time. Well, I was quiet the entire time. I didn't say nothing. I would just say serving, He'd fucking flip out. He threw his racket on the floor and everything.
Oh, you got him mad.
When he got to like 4 points, he was like, oh yeah, it's comeback season. I'm like, really? This is match point. This is 14. I need 15 to win. I look at him as I freaking serve. Bah! It bounced off the ground. He just made he kept eye contact with me. I'm like, bro, that's game. He's like, what? I was like, that's game. This man was not focused at all, and he threw his racket and he broke the racket. Oh. When I tell you, I started shit talking him so much. I'm like, never fucking listen, I don't want you to shit talk anyone because what the fuck just happened? You didn't even get double digits. Let alone, like, you didn't even get to 10. It was just so crazy, and everyone heard me outside shit talking to him, like, you fucking suck. And he was just like, all right, note to self, never piss off Matt. Yeah, like, I was like, well, I mean, at least you know what I mean? That's what it took to make you learn, but at least you know, and then they were all just like, yeah. Like, everyone was just cheering, like, bro, about time, because honestly, no one really fucks with that dude, because he tries too much.
Okay.
So... So
what made you want to be like that? Because like, was it because of the pre-workout?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because of the pre. The thing is, it was like that was my first game, and then he just immediately went to talking shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it takes a game or two to warm up.
You're like, okay, good game.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
like
what?
But now he's spraying it now.
Guys, like, I'm such a very friendly person. Ask both of these men. Like, damn well, like, I will be most friendly person. I don't like talking shit. I don't like being so negative at all. But if you piss me off and you get me to that point where it's just like, dude, I don't have any mercy towards your feelings anymore. It takes a while for me to get there. Am I wrong, Pablo?
I mean, nah.
Okay. Considering, like, okay.
From what I know about
From what you know what I'm saying, so far, that one little year, like. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Like, it takes a lot for me to get angry and aggravated. So, yeah, I mean, considering this guy he just started talking so much. After every round, he's like, bro, you suck, dog. Every round,
shut up
every
and play
set.
The game.
I kept saying that. And he kept arguing over the points. He's like, dude, that was my point. I'm like, fine, take the point. I'm going to win it back. Boom, wins it back. This man, it felt so good to just
shut him down.
I mean, that's true.
Fuck down.
I mean, I like sports. You like sports too? Mm-hmm. I mean, do you have that one competitive side of you?
Yeah, I'm very competitive.
Dude, I'm mad competitive.
Competitive, boy. What?
I'm mad competitive,
bro. My God.
It depends. I'm usually competitive with this guy.
With Oscar,
Oscar. He's like one of my closest friends, bro. Bro, we stay having competitions on everything.
Dude, about everything, bro.
Everything.
That's how friends should be, though. I feel like
everything.
Gotta compete. And I'm very competitive.
Yes, the fuck you are, Jesus Christ. God damn, y'all. So we have this event every spring. I think we're gonna have it this spring. I'm not sure. So it's called Strongest Grizzly. All right, now oh my God. So it's a lifting competition we have here at the WRC, and it's Building F, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And so what goes on is, like, you sign up, the 3 major components, 3 major deadlifts, 3 major workouts. So squats, bench press, and deadlift. Okay. Now these workouts, they target most of your body, right?
Yeah, I mean, through the 3 of those lifts, yeah, you'll pretty much hit everything.
So this guy right here, he's different, man. He's when I say he pushes himself until, like, he fucking faints, dog. But oof. You know what I'm saying? So I've firsthand seen this man push himself to the limits, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he moves weight like it's nothing. Now, the thing is, there was this one older guy that he was competing with. He works here. He's an older gentleman. He's one of the policemen here at this campus. And well, you want to tell him how they went?
Yeah, dude. He beat me by like 10 pounds total. Dude. Yeah, bro, that really made me mad, dude. Really made me mad. I don't like losing. At all. And I really thought I had it in the bag, and he beat me. But
what were the weights for your deadlift, your squats, and bench press at the time?
Deadlift was 555.
Jesus.
Bench was 335. Bench was 335, and squat was 470 or 480. One of those.
What the fuck, dog? And, like, how much were you weighing? Like 220 at the time?
I was about 220 then.
Hell yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So, I hated losing him. That made me mad.
Yo, this man, like, when we found out about, like, the scores and, like, the weights, he was slamming the weight with so much energy. He was so mad.
Yeah, bro.
Jeez, I was just like, wow, this man is
Release the beast, man.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Beast.
He was fuming, so livid, and I was just like, oh yeah, he has a dog in him. Like, damn well he's fucking dangerous, dude.
Can't lose the same person twice, man.
I hope you
Let's get
you know what I'm saying, you demolish him this semester, man. 100%,
If
man.
they put it on, I'll probably do it.
Yeah, get that shirt. Get that shirt that they give you.
Get the free shirt, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hell yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, overall, like, your experience here at this gym, like, how much have you grown from it? Like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Like, what?
No, I actually do really enjoy GGC's gym. Everything you need. It's pretty, like, as far as like other gyms, especially commercial gyms, it's not as many people, and I don't like being center of attention when I'm exercising. Like, I like to be kind of like just in my, like, me and my headphones and the weight that I'm lifting. Like, that's just kind of how I treat the gym, and I'm able to do that more efficiently here for sure. In a commercial gym, it's just like, I don't know, it's stressful. I don't like I said, I don't like being center of attention when there's like so many people in the room, like you can barely walk. It, like, I don't know, freaks me out. I get a little anxious.
Anxious?
And stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So.
Now, do you take pre-workout?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Do you take it like every time, like, or is it just more just?
I wouldn't say. Well, I used to take it every time, but within the like last 3-4 months, I've been like only for leg days, really.
The worst days, dude.
Yeah, just because I don't know, man. I feel like my legs they're one of those things I have to really like. I don't know, really like work hard to get a good workout in. Like, I feel like I have to put in more effort than I would like chest and back to get a good workout. I don't know if that makes sense. But,
No, 100%.
So I use the pre-workout to help me out in that aspect,
Right.
to get amped up and get my blood flowing and stuff. And then normally like I'm still sore from like 3 days ago actually. So
Yeah, we got some tree trunks.
hey, got to have big legs, man.
Hell yeah. Don't skip.
Thick thighs save lives.
I was just about to say that too. Oh my gosh, man. So,
Jeez.
what are you about to say today?
Man, if I go today, it's pool day.
Ooh.
So I'm on a push-pull leg split. Right
Okay,
now.
I got you.
So back buys, not upper, rear delts, and yeah, probably that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Wow. Last thing for the camera. You got any words you want to tell out to the people?
Any words of
Sure.
wisdom?
Yeah, sure. Don't ever let going back to the doubt thing. Don't ever let anyone tell you like what you can or cannot do, because you are the only person that determines that. And whatever it is you want to do, just stay faithful to it and stay disciplined. Hop on the grind, do what you got to do to get where you want to be, and yeah, there's nothing that you can't do. So, amen.
Words of wisdom right here, you guys. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you being on here. We appreciate all the viewers, all the hate. We love it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's been Matt.
It's been Chillo and
Connor.
And we appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, ring the bells, and if you're listening on Spotify, 5-star rating and download.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.